Hello, welcome to another yoga video. Let's go towards the front of the mat and we'll bring our feet together. So bring the joints of your big toes and your ankle joints together. Squeeze them together. Give your bum a squeeze. Draw your kneecaps up into your thighs. Open your chest. Draw in the belly button and just look forward. Start to breathe nice and controlled. Practice the Ujjayi breath. Inhale. Arms come up. Exhale, fold forward. We're just going to take hold of the shins. Inhale, look forward, and exhale, we're going to step back and lower knees, chest, and chin to the floor. Inhale as you relax your feet and lift your chest to look up. Exhale, tuck your toes into a downward facing dog. Feet are hip width. Belly button's drawn in, hip bones, sit bones pointing to the ceiling. Look behind you or up towards your belly button. And practice that nice controlled breath. Ujjayi breath, sound in the throat if you can. Sounds like snoring. Bend your knees and step forward as you inhale. Exhale, take hold of your shins, tuck your head back in towards the body. And inhale, bring the arms up. Look up overhead. And exhale, hands by the side into Samastiti pose. So we can just reset ourselves here. Reset your feet, thighs, bum, open your chest. Inhale. Arms up, look up. Exhale, fold forward. Take the shins, ankles. Inhale to look forward. And exhale, let's step back and lower ourselves down. Knees, chest, chin. Inhale, lifting up the chest and relaxing the feet. And we're going to exhale and push back into down dog. In down dog, we take 5 deep Ujjayi breaths. Sink the heels into the floor. Contract your chest, so squeeze the chest together. Shoulders are down your back. Your head and neck are relaxed. Just gazing. Keeping the breath slow and deep. As you inhale, step forwards. Exhale, take your shins or ankles and draw your head back in towards the body. Inhale, lift up, look up. Exhale to Samastiti. Again, you can reset here if you need to, just adjust your feet. Squeeze the bum, draw the thighs, open the chest, hands by your side. Inhale, lift those arms up and look up. Exhale, fold forward, taking your shins or your ankles. Inhale to look forward. Exhale, we're going to step back, lower down knees, chest and chin. Inhale to lift up, look up, and exhale to downward facing dog. Heels down, stretching at the back of the knees, sit bones up towards the ceiling. Contracting the chest, squeezing the chest together. Keeping your gaze soft so that there's no tension in your neck. And practicing the Ujjayi breath. Breathing in, breathing out. Spread your fingers. We're going to inhale and step forward. Exhale, taking the shins and tucking the head in. And inhaling, lifting the arms up overhead. exhaling to Samastiti. So we're going to modify the sun salutation now, and we're going to reset the feet, open the chest. We're going to bend the knees deep so the knees go over your toes. Now lift up your arms up overhead, fold yourself forward, and then step back, lowering down, knees, chest and chin. Inhale, come up into cobra. Exhale to downward facing dog. Now turn out your left foot, sorry. Inhale, step your right foot forward just a little bit and lift up your arms towards the ceiling. As you exhale, we're going to step back and lower down, and inhale back into cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Now turn out your right foot. Inhale the left foot up into warrior one, Virabhadrasana A. Exhale, step back and lower down. Inhale to cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. 5 deep Ujjayi breaths. Draw the navel. Lift the sit bones. Contract your chest. Squeeze as if you're trying to squeeze your armpits together. Shoulder blades down your back. Draw your kneecaps up in towards your thighs. Relax your neck. Step forward as you inhale. Exhale, tuck your head in. Inhale, bend your knees deep, lift your arms up overhead. Now reach for your elbows over your head. And then exhale to Samastiti. Let's try that again. Reset your feet, reset yourself. Inhale, bend your knees deep, arms up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, step yourself back and lower yourself down. Inhaling to cobra. Exhaling to downward facing dog. Turn out your left foot. Inhale, step forwards into warrior one. Exhale, step back and lower down. Inhale to cobra. Exhale to downward facing dog. Now turning out the left foot, stepping the foot forward, coming into warrior one. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Final downward facing dog. This is a sun salutation B modified version from the Ashtanga style of yoga. So we're going to move into the main part of the session once we've completed our down dog. So just remember all your points, draw the belly button, squeeze your chest together, press the heels into the ground. Inhale, step forward. Exhale, tuck your head in. Inhale, bend your knees deep, reaching up overhead for your elbows, and exhale to Samastiti. So we're going to take the feet apart now, around a fist in between your feet. Exhale and fold yourself forward, slide your hands down your thighs just to your kneecaps, and then a little bit further onto your shins. Just keep gazing forward so you can feel a flat spine. Bring your weight into your big toes, and then exhale as you draw your head in towards the body. So breathing nice and deep in. As you exhale, you can see if your hands will slide a little lower. Let your elbows come out to the side. Now contract your biceps and your chest and draw yourself in a bit more on your exhale. Continue Ujjayi breath if you can. And keep the weight in your big toes. Now we're going to bend the knees a little and inhale. Slide your hands up the thighs and stand up. We're going to move into modified Trikonasana, triangle pose. So stand with your feet about one leg length apart, turn out your right foot. push away your left heel. Bring your arms up to shoulder height, keeping your hips facing forward. Inhale. Exhale, contract into the waist and just bring your right hand down to the shin. Left arm up towards the sky as you look up. Keep the chin slightly tucked in. Push away into your back foot, into the outer edge. Draw in the navel. You can look down at the foot if the neck is sore, or you can look forward. Look down, bend the knee, and inhale to stand. Turn out the left foot. Push away the right heel. Hips square. Inhale. Exhale. We're going to contract now into the left side of the waist. Hand down to the shin as the right arm faces up. Again, you can look up, you can look down, or you can look straight ahead. Work into the outer edge of your foot. Push it away from you. Draw in the navel. Keep the breath steady. Look down, bend the knee. Inhale, come back up to standing. Take your arms back down by your side. Now turn out your right foot. Push away that left heel. Keep your hips square. Bend the right knee. Take your right elbow to rest on your thigh. Lift up the left arm over your ear and just look in towards your armpit. Try not to use your weight on your thigh and keep working the outer edge of the left foot. Feel the stretch all the way up the side body. Bring the left arm down. Inhale as you slide back up to standing and turn out the other foot. Bend into that knee. Elbow resting on the thigh, hardly any weight on it at all. Inhale the right arm up and then alongside your ear. Stretch your fingertips away, look into your armpit. Push into the outer edge of that right foot. Draw in the navel. Bend the front knee so it's over your ankle. Breathing deep. Feel the stretch. Modified Parshvakonasana. Lower the right arm. Inhale to come back to standing. And let's walk those feet in towards each other. We're going to do a balance here. So shift your weight onto your left leg. Tentatively start to lift the right leg. Clasp your hands around your knee and draw it into the body. Now keep your chest up nice and tall. Contract the abdomen. Contract your chest. Let your elbows widen. Use your biceps to squeeze the thigh in as close to your body as you can. Your standing leg is soft, so you should be able to feel the muscles working in your standing leg. Now you can try and take your opposite hand to your hip and reach for your big toe. And you can try to extend your foot out in front of you if you like. It doesn't have to be fully extended. You can just go back to holding your knee. It's entirely up to you. Have fun with it. It's not a serious posture. Utthita Hasta Padangusthasana, modified. Take your foot back down to the ground and just walk through both of your feet. Now let's shift the weight over to the right leg and tentatively start to lift the legs. See if you can get your balance. Contract your abdomen, lift it up, clasp your knee, draw it into the body. Again, your right knee is soft. Work your weight into that heel. Light up the muscles in your standing leg. Squeeze your chest and your biceps to draw the knee in closer to the body. And again, you can stay here, keeping your breath soft, or you can take your right hand to your hip, reach for your big toe, keep the knee in close to your arm. Breathe in, breathe out, see if you can extend that leg fully or just a little bit. Keep working that standing leg. Nice steady breath here. It's just a little test of balance. Some days you can do this, some days you can't. Some days you land in a heap on the ground. Let's lower that leg and just walk through your feet. Come back to the front of your mat. Feet around hip width. And step back onto the balls of your left foot and then place the heel down on the ground. Bend into the front knee, roughly over your ankle. It doesn't matter if it's a little bit forward or a little bit behind. Inhale, lift your arms up, bring the tops of your arms in towards your ears and squeeze the palms of your hands together, bend a little deeper. Just keep your gaze forward. Be aware of your back foot. Push right into the back foot and right into the toes of your front foot. Don't let your ribs come away from your hip bones. So contract the abdomen. You can bend a little more if you like. Inhale, come up. Exhale, change sides. Bend into your left knee. Push into your back foot. Keep the palms pressing together, armpits squeezing together. Ribs contracted towards the top of the hip bones. Shoulder blades down the back. Nice relaxed neck. Open out your arms and look over your front fingertips. Your arms are at shoulder height. So we've just transitioned from warrior 1 straight into warrior 2. Keep your front knee turning out towards the outer edge of that foot. Don't let it roll in. Bend as deep as you feel comfortable with the back leg still on the floor, so your foot is pressing down. Gazing over those fingertips. Inhale, come up. Change sides. Exhale, so turn out your right foot, bend into that knee. Imagine stretching the fingertips of your front hand as far away as possible from the fingertips of your left hand. Keep the breath steady. Practice Ujjayi breathing. Breathing in and breathing out. Cartwheel the hands down. Step back. Lower down your knees, your chest and your chin. Modified Chaturanga. Inhale to Cobra. Exhale into Child's Pose. Bring your hips towards your heels. Stretch your arms out in front of you. A nice rest position. And now we're going to have a little fun trying vinyasa to come from Child's Pose into a seated position. Enjoy your Child's Pose. Taking a few deep breaths. Now lift up the head, come onto all fours and tuck your toes. Lift up your knees, stay in a crouched dog position. Look forward, spring forward and sit down. Or crawl there, I don't mind. Extend your legs out in front of you. Keep a little gap between your feet. Now bend your knees and tuck your hands underneath the back of the kneecaps. Draw your elbows into the side, navel in, chest lifted. Now sink your chin right into your throat. You can extend your legs straight and have your arms down your side if you prefer. Or you can do the bent knee position, it's up to you. Just keep your chin tucked in, navel drawn in. Ujjayi breath is great here. And relax. Reach forwards with your hands. Bend your knees if you need to. We're going to reach towards the ankles. Lifting up the chest, inhale. And then exhale. Contract your chest, draw it closer to your thighs. Just look towards your big toes. On your next exhale, let your elbows come out to the side. Flex your biceps and squeeze yourself in a little closer. You can also do this with straight knees, modified Paschimottanasana. And come up and relax. Cross the legs, roll forwards onto all fours, tuck your toes, and then come into a plank. Exhale, lower down your knees, chest and chin, and then inhale, come up to cobra. Exhale, tuck your toes and come into that crouched dog position. Look forward, spring forward, and land back on your seat. Extend your legs out in front of you. We're going to bring the right foot in towards the left thigh. Keep your left leg in line with the hip. Take hold of your left leg, anywhere that's comfortable. Inhale, and then exhale, bring your chest towards your thigh. And just look towards your big toe. Take another inhale. As you exhale, contract your abdomen, come a little bit further down. Inhale, then we're going to exhale, contract into the chest and the biceps and draw yourself in a little further. Breathing nice and deep. And inhale, come up to relax legs. Let's change legs. So the left foot comes in now to the right thigh. Right toes curl up towards your face. And take hold of that right leg. Fold the chest forward towards the thigh. Look down towards your foot. Inhale. Exhale, contract your abdomen and come a little bit further in. Inhale. Exhale, contract your chest and your biceps to draw you in a little bit closer. If any of it is ever too much, you just back out and breathe comfortably. Keep your breath steady. Inhale, come back up and relax. We're going to roll forwards into that vinyasa, stepping back, lowering down, inhaling to cobra, exhale into your crouched dog position. Inhale, spring forward, let's land back on that seat and extend the legs out again. Extend them out and widen them apart, sway through your hips a little and then draw them back in, toes up towards your face. Sitting up nice and tall. Slide the right heel in towards your sit bone so that the ankle's sitting underneath your knee, and give that front knee a little hug. Keep your left leg nice and straight. Come on the inside of your knee so that the inside of your knee and your shoulder are touching, squeezing together, and then take hold of your outstretched leg. Just look forward. You can stay here if this is enough for you. Keep squeezing knee and shoulder together. You can exhale and start to fold forward over your front leg if you wish. Every time you exhale, contract your abdomen. Contract the chest. Use your biceps to draw you in a little closer. And then inhale, come back, sit back, lean back on your hands as you stretch both legs out and sway your hips. Let's try the other side. Slide the left heel in towards the sit bone. Left ankle under the left knee. Hug. Bring the left arm inside the thigh and connect shoulder and knee. Give them a squeeze. You want a nice gap between your foot and your outstretched thigh. Take hold of the right leg. Look forward. Keep squeezing knee and shoulder together. As you exhale, you can contract the abdomen and lean forwards a little. On your next exhale, you can contract your chest and your biceps to draw in a little more. Or you can always come back just to sitting up nice and tall. This is a modified Mariashasana A, and part of the Ashtanga sequence. So we're having a play with it. Inhale, come back up, cross the legs, roll over to all fours, step to plank, lower yourself down, knees, chest and chin. Inhale to cobra. Exhale, crouching dog, crouching down and then looking forward, springing forward and coming to sit down. We're going to do modified boat pose, Navasana. We're going to do this twice. So sit up nice and tall, squeeze your thighs together. You want a nice straight back. Lift up both legs and take hold underneath the back of the knees. Draw your elbows in towards the body. Draw the belly button in and give the shoulder blades a little squeeze together. Keep looking forwards. Ujjayi breath is really helpful here for focus. Keep holding, keep lifting the chest. And lower down, cross the legs, roll forwards into all fours. Into plank. Exhale, lower down. Inhale to cobra. Exhale to crouching dog. Look forward. Spring forward, sit down. Let's try that again. Squeeze your thighs together. Lift up your chest. Take hold underneath your knees. Lift the legs. Keep the thighs pressing together. Contract your biceps. Bring your shoulder blades together. Keep your focus. The belly button's drawn right back. Keep holding. And lower the legs. Let's do another vinyasa. So roll forward. Stretch back to plank. Lower down. Inhale up to cobra. Exhale to crouching dog. Look forwards. Spring forward, sit down. And then come to lie on your back. Feet are about hip width apart. And then we're going to slide the heels in as close towards the sit bones as you can. Again, so the ankles are underneath the knees. Palms flat on the mat. Take a breath in. As you breathe out, lift up the hips, send the knees forwards. Back of the shoulders stay connected, chin tucked into the chest. You can stay here if you like, or you can rock the arms side to side and squeeze the hands together underneath the bottom. Elbows are straight. Keep those knees going forwards. Give the glutes a little squeeze for an extra lift. Breathing deep into the belly. And slowly lower yourself down. Just take a moment to get comfortable. Give the knees a little hug into the chest, nice and gentle. Take the hands back down to the floor. And then roll your knees up towards your forehead. Support the back, thumbs around the waist, fingertips in towards the spine, elbows and shoulders in contact with the floor. Now extend one leg up and then the other. Take your feet so that they're over your head. So this is half shoulder stand. The legs are outstretched. This is a modified version of the full shoulder stand. If you prefer full shoulder stand, you bring your toes up to face the ceiling so that you look more like a plank. You get more stability with the modified version where the feet are behind the head. Bend the knees. Bring them back into your forehead. Slowly, vertebra by vertebra, roll yourself back down. Keep the knees bent so the feet are close to the bottom. And take your arms up overhead for a little stretch. Slowly lower the soles of the feet back down to the mat now. And in your own time, extend your legs. Slide your hands underneath your bottom, right and then left. Bring the shoulder blades together, point your toes. Press into your elbows, lift up your chest and head. Now arch into the upper back and take the crown of the head to the floor. Elbows press in. Squeezing into the back of the shoulder blades. Fish posture, counter pose to a shoulder stand, taking the spine in the other direction. Steady breath. And then to come out of the pose, make sure you keep your elbows pressed in. Lower yourself down, release your arms. Have yourself a little fidget on the mat. Sway your hips, sway your shoulders. Let your head move side to side. And prepare yourself for relaxation. Flex your right foot and lift the whole leg off the floor. Feel it heavy. Exhale, relax. Left foot. Squeeze the leg, lift it an inch from the ground. Breathe in, Breathe out, completely relax. Breathe in, squeeze the glutes, squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Exhale, let them drop. Inhale, make fists of your hands. Lift up, exhale, lower down. Left arm, fist, squeeze. Lift it up and exhale to lower it down. Now inhale, screw up your face really tight like you're really angry, and then exhale, relax all your facial muscles. Allow the belly to soften. Take a breath in and breathe out. Observe your 20 nerve endings, each fingertip and each toe tip. 20 nerve endings. Observe your right big toe, the second toe, middle toe, the fourth toe, and your pinky toe. Observe your left big toe, second toe, middle, the fourth toe, and the pinky toe. Observe your right thumb, index finger, middle finger, ring finger, and pinky finger. Your left thumb, index finger, middle finger, ring finger, and little finger. Relax the entire body, observing tips of the toes and the tips of your fingers. Relax. Rest. Be heavy. Allow the floor to hold you. Keep observing those fingertips and toe tips, the energy that you can feel relaxing deeper. And deeper. Feel rest, peace, and then wriggle your toes, wriggle your fingers. Bend your knees, hug your knees into your chest. Roll over onto the right side and curl yourself up into a little ball. When you're ready, start to sit up. Keep the eyes closed. Sit comfortably. Hug your knees into your chest. Sit up nice and tall. And slowly open your eyes. Thank you. Zeng.